Hey guys, it's Michaela and welcome back to my channel. How do we feel about this wingy dress? I have not worn this dress since my brother-in-law's wedding, and it's because it has a makeup stain on it, but y'all can't see that. So as we all know, it is a start of a new year. I personally love the new year. I think it's a great way to have a fresh start, to set some intentions for your year. It's a great way to look back on the year before and say, what can I improve? What did I do that was amazing that I can continue into this new year? There's so much that I really truly love about the new year. Last year, I actually did a video on how to set goals and how to achieve them in the new year. And that went for any kind of goal at any time in your life, whether you're starting at the beginning of the year, the middle, whenever. The point of the video was just to show how to set intentions, how to set goals, and how to keep them. Obviously, I am no expert on any of it. This is just what I do. These are things that have helped me in the past to be successful. One thing that I have always been interested in doing, and I actually used to do it a long time ago when I was a teenager, and wanted to try my hand at doing a vision board. So when I was growing up, I would cut out pictures from magazines that inspired me, and I would cover my wall and I would cover my closet door with these photos. Whether it was bands that I loved, or if it was fashion pictures that I enjoyed, or words, or just pictures in general that I thought were very beautiful and really inspired me, I would cover my wall with them. And I feel like that's the same idea of a vision board. It is to kind of put things that you're attracted to on a board that you're able to see every single day. Now recently, over the past years, I've taken more to listing goals and just having them like bullet point, to-do list style, and I felt that because I'm such a visual person, it has always helped for me to use little things like calendars or bullet journaling. I really love all those methods as well, but I've never done a full-fledged vision board, and I think that in 2019 this is a great start for me. I feel really good about this year, and I just really wanted to put on a board exactly the things that I wanted to manifest for 2019. Now, if you've done any research on manifestations, if you're somebody who believes in The Secret, any of that kind of stuff, then you will know the theory behind a vision board is if you put it on something that you can see every day, you're going to attract it to you. Now, me being a Christian, obviously I do believe that the things that I am blessed with come from God, and I believe in prayer, but I also believe in setting intentions. I believe that you don't receive if you don't ask. So I really wanted to do a vision board just to remind myself of the things that I want for 2019. I feel like we can kind of get caught up in the day-to-day and we forget these things that we had, these grand plans that we had at the beginning of the year. I just think that it's a great way to sort of reset your mind every morning, and I think it's a great way for you to make a board full of beautiful things that inspire you that you can look at every single day. So yes, this video is going to be all about my vision board. I wanted to make it with you guys, and I wanted to kind of take you guys through the steps of how I've researched doing vision boards and the things that I think will help you to complete one for yourself. Alright guys, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first step, of course, was to get a board for my vision board, and I found this guy at Target, of course. I think you can get it on Amazon as well, but you can kind of just get any old corkboard if you have one lying around, if you have one already in your room, anything that you think that you can attach pictures to. You can use tape, you can do it on those regular fold-out boards that you would do like science projects on. Whatever it is that's lying around that you can use, you can buy one like I did. I bought this one at Target, and then I also got some little push pins because I didn't want to use tape, only because I don't think it's gonna stick on this. So we're gonna use this guy, these pins, and a whole lot of pictures. So when I was researching vision boards, I noticed that a lot of times they suggest cutting pictures out of magazines. I don't actually get magazines anymore. I canceled all of my subscriptions a long time ago. Oh, hey Chio. Hi. Okay, just steal the show, why don't you? I don't have any magazines, and I didn't want to go out and buy any. I feel like when you cut from a magazine, you're really limited to whatever that magazine just happened to put in their issue for that month. So maybe you have certain intentions for your year, and there's words or pictures, and they just happen to not be in those magazines that you were able to find. I don't really think that that's fair. I think that you should be able to kind of decide the visuals 100% that you want to take and put on your board. Excuse me, I'm trying to do a video. I know I see you. You shake bop? Oh. Alright, well, Chio's gonna help us do this too. So yes, I don't think that you should be limited to whatever Vogue decided to put in the issue that month that you decide to do your vision board. What I did is I went on Pinterest, I typed in the things that I wanted to find beautiful photos of, I downloaded them to my computer, and I put all of those pictures on a Word document. So I was able to sort of format them to be different sizes. I did a mixture of large, medium, and small just so that I could kind of layer and really get that collage feel. That way I felt like I wasn't just printing out page after page after page of pictures and being more wasteful. This way you're able to sort of combine a bunch of pictures onto one page and then you can just cut them out. So you're not wasting paper, you're not wasting magazines, and I think this is probably the most environmentally friendly way to do it. So I went ahead and printed out all of those pictures, I cut them out, and now they are all here. I think I want to probably go through some of the pictures that I chose and why I chose them, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of maybe what you might want to put on your vision board. Maybe you have places you want to go, maybe you have things you want to accomplish. A lot of what I read as far as vision boards and the things that you want to make sure that you're putting on there are very specific, and in my video last year that I did for how to achieve goals, one of the main things that I mentioned was being extremely specific. So I think that the same goes for a vision board. You want to be specific. If you want to travel, where do you want to go? What's the city you want to travel in? What hotel do you want to stay in? I will say that travel was a really big goal for myself and something I really want to manifest for myself in 2019. A lot of my pictures do have to do with travel, but they're also all specific places that I want to go. Are we surprised? And they are sites that I want to see. So obviously this is Big Ben in London. My dream has always been to go to different places, but London has definitely been one of my top bucket list locations. I just think it's such a beautiful place. I feel like it's sort of somewhere I can already resonate even if I haven't been there yet. So I would say that London is definitely one of the places, and Big Ben would be a site that I would absolutely love to see and take a picture in front of. Another one is Bali, and kind of just love this whole vibe, and this is actually a really beautiful hotel in Bali that I would love to visit. Disney World, of course. I've been there before, but I really want to go again, and my family and I have been talking about maybe getting a lot of our family and friends together to go do a big huge trip to Orlando, and I just think that that would be the most fun, incredible, amazing experience. So I am trying to manifest that for 2019. A couple other pictures, and these are all fitness related. I am somebody who is very proud of my curvy figure, but I'm also really big on living as much of a healthy life as you can while still having a little bit of balance. I definitely believe in having fun, and there should definitely always be a balance in your life. So if you are working out 5 days a week, I think that you should also play a little bit. I think that if you are eating very consistently healthy, you should be able to indulge once in a while. So, you know, for me, although I do TRX 4 to 5 times a week and I stick to a mostly paleo diet, I will say when I went to New York, I went pretty ham. Like, I went off my diet. I think I went to the gym once. You know, we did walk a lot, so I felt like that kind of made up for it, but it was the best experience of my life, and I just think it's important to have a very balanced lifestyle. But one thing for me in 2019 that I am really trying hard to achieve is to do a handstand. Now, this may seem like not that big of a goal for somebody who hasn't tried doing a handstand in a long time, but for those that don't know, handstands are actually really hard to do when you're an adult, especially if you're not somebody who has been doing them inconsistently. I know when we were kids, we all would just run up to a wall, do a handstand, and it was nothing. But as you get older, they just become harder to do because of strength, because of core, because of your mindset. No human wants to be upside down, just flailing in the wind. Like, that's scary. For those that don't know, also, I am a plus model, and one of the campaigns and one of the brands that I would absolutely love to work for and work with in the future is Nike. So I wanted to make sure that I did a beautiful Nike photo just to remind myself of the goals that I want. I believe in order to be a part of a Nike campaign, you do have to continuously be at your fittest, and I want to always be pushing myself to be as fit and confident as possible. I never want to lose my curves, but I always want to make sure I'm pushing myself, because I love that feeling when I'm pushing myself and I've achieved a really awesome goal of mine. If there is a company that you want to work with, if there is a brand that you want to work with, if there's a person that you want to work with, I would highly recommend choosing a photo that represents that brand, that represents that company, that represents that person, and put that on your vision board. I mean, when I say detailed, I mean detailed. Like, if you want to work for Chanel, you better put Chanel on your board. If you want to do collaborations with an influencer, you better post that influencer's picture and say, I'm gonna attract you to me. Another one of my goals, of course, is to grow my following here on YouTube. And my goal for 2019 is to get to 10,000 subscribers. So I was able to find this on Pinterest. I just printed it out. I changed the color first because it was like the red YouTube logo. And no shade to YouTube, but like I'm not a bright red and white kind of gal. I'm like these kind of muted colors. So I changed the color. I printed this out. I wanted an actual number for myself. Of course, everyone wants more of a following. They want people that are resonating with them. But I think that it's so important that you put a number to it and not just a general, I want to grow. You want to grow to what? You want to grow to 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million? What is the number? And obviously don't limit yourself. I feel like 10,000 is a pretty achievable goal for the next year. Make sure that it's achievable. Make sure it's something that doesn't overwhelm you. We can't all be James Charles and gain 10 million followers in a year. I definitely have a lot of faith in my channel. I just really think that that number is something that I'm comfortable with and something that definitely gives me something to strive for. Another thing that you should definitely do is you should put out some amazing quotes that really mean something to you. So 2 quotes that have always really resonated with me. One of them is, you didn't come this far to only come this far. And actually it's so funny because when I went to my most recent SoulCycle class, instructor kept saying, you didn't come this far only to come this far. And it made me emotional, and even right now it makes me emotional just to think about, we try so hard to achieve goals and sometimes work so hard and we don't quite get there. And I feel like that's a lot of times when people stop. I think it's just such a great reminder to continue pushing yourself. You never know when that next day is going to be the day that you get that call you've been waiting, or if that next time you open your email is the email you've been waiting for. So just keep pushing through. And it was a reminder for me to continue pushing through and just know that, you know, you didn't come this far to only come this far. Another one, and this is a long one, so I'm gonna post it up right here. It's by Hunter S. Thompson, and this is one of my favorite quotes of all time. That quote has actually resonated with me for years. I saw it a long time ago, and it was just such an incredible reminder to me that we're not meant to live in bubbles. You know, we're meant to go out and experience life. And one thing that my dad's always told me that has really stuck with me throughout the years is life is not a spectator sport. So another really important thing that I would highly recommend you doing on your vision board is putting words that mean something to you. For this year, I actually decided to do 3 different. So one of the words that I really want to manifest for 2019 is build. It's a reminder to myself that to keep moving forward. I feel like a lot of time we can get kind of complacent. If things are going well, we start just sort of chilling back and just like taking it slow. And I think that that's when things actually do start to slow down for you. So for me, building is such an important thing I want to do for 2019. I want to build my brand. I want to build on my career. There's so much that I want to bring more life to. And I feel like the word build is just what I want my 2019 to be all about. If you're saying to yourself, I want to have a beautiful office one day, what does that office look like? This is like my dream office. I'm talking down to the chair, down to the plants. This is my dream office. So it's really important that you're putting out those specific ideas, those specific goals out there in your vision board. So now that I've gone through the photos, we're gonna put this guy together. You guys, I don't usually film with my hair straight. How do we feel? I haven't filmed a video with straight hair in like months and months and months. I've been feeling the straight hair lately. I don't know why. Whoa, okay. Don't need that. So before I start pinning, I actually already arranged the photos on the board how I liked them. Because they're different sizes, because they're different widths, all of that, it's going to be important for you to sort of pre-plan and pre-lay out your board so that you're not pinning and unpinning and pinning. It's just kind of a waste of time. I laid everything out how I liked it. I took a picture of that, which I'll put up now. That is kind of going to be my guide for how I put together my board right now. It's just a great way for me to sort of reference that, and that way I'm not wasting any time because we are trying to make goals happen, people. I'm gonna get to pinning and I will come back when I am finished with my board. Okay guys, so it is a little bit later. I have put my board together and I am so excited to show you guys. Here she is. I call her a she because she's obviously a she because of girl power. But yeah, I was so excited with how it turned out. I think it's gonna be such a great thing for me to wake up every morning and see. I think I'm gonna put it right by my bed so I'm able to kind of look at it every morning when I get up and just set these intentions for myself every single day. What do you think? It has all of my pictures, all of my words and things that I want to bring to fruition for 2019. Up here we got debt free because your girl still has school loans, so we are trying to get out of the school loan debt in 2019. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you as always for watching. Make sure you are subscribed and also make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time that I upload. I'm wishing you guys all the most amazing 2019. Make sure if you do your own vision board that you tag me in it. I'm gonna leave my Instagram information information down below. Make sure you follow me on there and make sure that you tag me in your vision boards. They give me so much inspiration, so I love to see them. I hope that you have a wonderful and incredible and successful and awesome 2019. Thank you all for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!